Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alenvil, and I welcome you to another match here. This time we are on a Brazilian server, actually. So we'll start off with the blue side has H Ghosts in the top lane with Cassiopeia. Opposing the Cassiopeia will be Warana on the Rise. Wake is the jungler on the Evelyn. On the other side, we have an Elise with Eba being on that character. Triste e Gostoso is the Kiana in the mid lane for the blue team. Faker Sun will be the Zed opposing that Kiana. Sapo Burger is Illusion, and the support is Art 171. And the red side will have Mitzen and Yixa on the Soraka, and Mitzen is the Ashe. So let's look at the runes before we start. The only thing I find kind of interesting is the Zed with Conquer, because I don't really feel like Zed can take advantage of the Conquer enough. And of course the Soraka with Guardian. Guardian is really interesting as a rune for the Soraka. We will see how this one goes. But yeah, we see nothing really going on. The Lucian is being pressured out quite a bit by the Ashe and the Soraka. They do have a slight advantage at the start. You're taking a lot of damage. Lulu can't really even out that damage, especially early on. But Soraka's getting some good stacks already off of this one. I said the Zed on Conquer is not really, I would say, the ideal position gotta be. But yeah. As I said, I don't think that Conquer is a decent rune for Zed, but he doesn't have that much sustainability. But we do see Kiana going in there, getting a lot of damage. The Ignite won't be enough to kill the Zed, but we'll probably put him out of the lane quite a bit, actually. Meanwhile, we do see Evelyn going for a gank. Didn't even hit the charm there, gets silence up there. The Lucian is now coming in, is now in there as well, and they claim Evelyn's life. There is now the moment coming back here where they're trying to grab the Lucian. Elise goes in there, gets a bit of damage still on Lulu, and Lulu does survive this. And we will see how this one will go soon. Okay, we actually see Kiana now in a big problem. We do see now Elise coming in there, putting a lot of damage. Kiana goes down, and Elise is already 2-0. This Elise will be a big problem now. We do see the Elise getting the scuttle, while the Evelyn does get the top scuttle. Otherwise, it's not really a good position they're in right now. Lulu taking a bit of damage here. We do see Ashe putting some more damage onto the Lulu. Can they get more onto the Lulu? Lulu barely survives that one. I wanted to say the Guardian is a bit interesting on the Soraka as well, because I think it can scale quite well with her, but I thought most of the time Aerie would benefit her more. But there is the inspiration tree that will give her a good mana regeneration. But the thing with Soraka is, if you give her the talents where she can boost her healing and stuff like that with this, or life regeneration, it benefits Soraka as well. So the Guardian doesn't make sense in that case. And it makes more sense than, for example, taking Aftershock, because the root is not that consistent. We do see the Lulu dropping ninjas below, and there we do actually see the Guardian stack, and Ashe gets the Lulu there. Meanwhile, on the top lane, Cassie's taking a lot of damage. Still, this looks really good for red side. The red side is pushing quite nicely. Lucian is now in a problematic situation, gets hit there. The Ashe is looking for the kill, gets the kill as well. And now they're getting some bonus plates as well, and this is going to be a big problem now. The bot lane, The Ashe is really far ahead. Lucian comes back with just a Doran's Blade. Can't even really afford anything big from that one. Did get a tower plate as well off of that fight. So it's just a big problem they're now going to have to face. We do see Ashe recalling now. Well, I guess either goes for the Essence Reaver or goes for the Blade of the Rune King. We will know shortly. Actually grabs the boots and is going for the Blade of the Rune King. We do see Evelyn trying to set up another thing that gets good damage onto the Kiana, and she falls once again. This Elise is causing havoc here completely. Rise is playing a dangerous game now. Drop dangerously low with that HP pool. Will not get punished thanks to the whole situation. Cassio is not going to pressure this too much more. We're about 6 minutes in, and we almost have a 3k advantage already for red side. This is not where you want to be if you're blue side anywhere close to this one. We do see the tier already on the rise. The top lane is kind of the only lane where it's not completely horrible how this is going right now. Every other lane is in a lot of chaos already. We do see the Drake being set up, and there is the Infernal Drake for the Elise. This will help them even more with more damage output being put out here. We do see a gang coming in there. The Cassiopeia is coming in now. Zed goes for a lot of damage because grounded, doesn't get stunned up, can actually still hit his ultimate, goes out thanks to the supreme display of talent. But still, it's not where you want to be if you're the blue team. You did claim the Zed, but you have the Ashe who's still far and far ahead, and you had to use 2 ultimates just to take out this one Zed. And Rice took advantage. Didn't really find a chance to take advantage of that situation. Otherwise, he would have had a bigger CS lead already now. But still, there's a lot going on. You see the bot side will be the next gank position. There are a lot of members there. Charm now on the Soraka. Nice arrow hit actually Lucian. They're putting some good damage already onto the enemy team. Unfortunately, there's nobody coming around. And they can't even claim one victory. 1 kill out of this one. And this will cost a lot. We do see the ultimate still doesn't kill the Soraka. And this is a big problem. They put so much effort into getting the Ashe and the Soraka, and now we see up top side, we see the Cassiopeia getting grabbed out of that one. Simply done. Zed took 2 turret plates off of that. You put so much effort into trying to kill the Ashe and the Soraka. You got nothing out of it, and now you're paying a big price for this. Rise getting a turret plate as well. As I said, it's an all-over problem. They did try a good gang. It just didn't work out in their favor. And I think this will cost them so much. The Ashe doesn't need to carry this team. She will carry this team as it looks out right now. Ashe is more of a utility pick while the Lucian needs to snowball out of the lane. And that's not going to happen with the Lucian being 0-1 behind and a good amount of CS behind as well. On the other side, we do see Zed just keeping his advantage forward, and oh, he's putting a lot of damage out already. Kiana needs to go back already. Oh, she doesn't get back, and Elise gets another kill. And this is just havoc. This will be now the turret tier 1. We still even have a Rift Herald up. Nobody has really tried to take it, but it looks like the Evelyn will go for that one, or no, not going for that one. Cassio will actually try to rotate. This could get interesting really fast. Elise is now rotating down towards the bot lane. This could create a lot of havoc once again. She's sitting deep in the jungle already, looking for a wraparound probably. We do see Cassio going in there onto the Zed. Zed has his ultimate ready. He could do something with this one, but he opts not to. Cassiopeia is trying to push forward. There was a swap now. We do see the Rise now having to deal with the Kiana. Kiana and Evelyn do claim Ryze's life off of that one. But the problem is the swap could be too little too late. Cassio's taking a lot of damage already, gets Zed ulted, misses her own ult, so nobody gets set in stone, and Zed is too far ahead. Ryze has the Rod of Ages done now, probably next going to go for the Seraph Staff, which is a big item for him. We do see Evelyn now going in there. Elise just gets out of there. Zed is now chasing after Evelyn, claims the kill there as well. Third plate will be the next. Turret will be to fall next. Zed is still alive, actually. He fought with the Raptors. It didn't really work out in his favor. And we just see the advantage spiraling out of control and out of control. We see the Elise, who's ahead by a lot. We see Ashe, who's in a really good stage already. Oh, that arrow actually hit. That's Lulu's life being taken out of there. Lucian does pull out his ultimate, but and Kiana goes in, takes Zed's life, gets a good bounty, but Elise comes around, takes the next kill off of that one instantly. Duskblade of the Drakar now done for Kiana, so she has something. Ghostblade is done on the other side. We do see the Blade of the Rune King is being built on both ADCs right now. There is Evelyn just going in, claiming another kill off of that one. The Runic Echoes are just too big right now. We do see both of them having it. The boots would probably be done on the Evelyn if she went back soon enough, because I think she's been on lane quite a while, on in the open quite a while. So there goes the second turret. The tier 1 bot turret is the next one to fall. The Drake will be the next objective Team Red will claim. This one, Zed finds Evelyn there. Evelyn's not even trying to really fight. This one gets taken out of this one. Oblivion Orb now done. So either it's going to be a Morel Nomicon, or I think a Spellbinder would be the two options that at least go for with this item. On the other side, we see the Ryze, who has the Rod of Ages, should go for the Seraph Staff. We see Cassio closing in on that one as well, but doesn't have the Rod of Ages, so doesn't have one of the vital items in that case. Elise is claiming just the Ocean Drake off of this one. They do find the Soraka there as well, but they can't stop this one from being taken. Elise just casually takes that one. Scuttle goes as well. And Cloud Drake will be the Dragon Soul. Zed has to escape. He can't fight both of them now. If the Elise comes around with the Soraka, there is no challenge whatsoever. They can take them down instantly. Ashe now has the Blade of the Rune King done. Lucian isn't there yet. And we just see them building off this advantage. If they would take a Rift Herald, I could say they could group up as 5. Probably push down at least an inhibitor out of that one. Because I don't see a chance that the blue team can fight this out without any problems. We see Elise going for the Rift Herald. Zed is already in the enemy jungle under a pink ward, actually. Finds the Cassio, gets rooted up. Has his ultimate ready. He could try to pull something out of this one, but he doesn't and gets taken out of that situation. Red buff now wandered over to the Cassio. Not the ideal thing. We do see Ryze and Elise diving now. Kiana's trying to find an escape. Arrow hits Kiana, and that is her life. Rift Herald is the next option that they're going to play around. Ashe and Soraka are just working this up. Yep. Easy Rift Herald there. And moving forward, Cassio does not have her ultimate. Ashe doesn't have an arrow either, so there is an even situation. Nice flash there from both sides. Unfortunately, Elise is too strong and just can run her down as she's trying to escape. This advantage is just getting bigger and bigger by the second. We do have the Rift Herald on Elise. Could summon it. Going to summon it, actually. And we do see the tier 2 tower going down. And it's gone. Now we have nothing left than hoping for this one to go. We see another charge coming up. Gets a lot out of that. Evelyn goes in there. Tries to ult her way through. Superior display of talent. Elise can jump out of that. Calling is being thrown out by the Lucian. And they do stop the inhibitor turret from going down. They had to use everything to get that one. Cass is out of this fight. Lulu is the next, looks like being the next victim. Gets ignited. Could be enough. Lulu's barely holding on. And that is the match. Blue team decided not to finish this one. Thank you so much for watching this cast. If you want to have your own games cast on this channel, you can send a replay file or video file of the game if there are a few more perspectives than just your own at the email address down below, alenvilcast@gmail.com. And with that, once again, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to. And goodbye and good night.